It's a hard journey sometimes, the world of adoption. Knowing that there's someone out there who really gets it is important, and that's really what we aim to do, to let families know that they're not alone for the rest of this journey.
We are basically a resource center for adoptive families, guardianship families, kinship families, adoptees, birth parents, other professionals. We're there as a support for them.
I recently had a mom who was going to be an adoptive parent coming up of a child who had special needs, specifically cerebral palsy. And so what I did was reach out on our Facebook page, and I had probably 3 or 4 people contact me within the day who were willing to make contact with the mom and talk to her.
The parks have those resources for you that you may not even know are out there. Whether it's a therapist, whether it's a doctor, or a support group where you can go and take that first step to getting connected to someone who gets it.
One of our outings it stands out to me still. It was a few years ago, and we went to an adventure parks. We went ziplining and ropes course, and you have these adoptees from different backgrounds, and the ropes course got very difficult at the end, and they were helping each other across, and they were really encouraging one another and cheering each other on, and they were bonding with each other in a way that I don't think they necessarily always bond with other teens. It didn't matter where they came from. It didn't matter what their background was.
I think adopted kids struggle with identity, who they are, where do I belong? When they're at an event with adoptive families and seeing other families like theirs, they feel comfortable. They don't even have to express words. They just know that they share the same story. And a lot of times they can talk about their story with these kids, and they don't have to do a lot of explaining because the other kids get it. It's a real joy as a mother to see that, and as a professional in the adoption field to see that.
It takes a village to make a family successful. I have adopted 5 children with my husband, and all of them were adopted through foster care. So that's why I needed a post-adoption resource center before I actually started working here. And I was glad to be able to transition from my life as an adoptive parent to someone who gets to support the families that are just like mine. When it's hard and you have someone step in to help, you get recharged. You can start again. You can get up and do it another day. It makes you a strong, resilient family, no matter what family.
We have lending libraries, which is a variety of resources that include books, DVDs, and audio resources. We also have sensory-related items such as weighted blankets, weighted vests, and weighted lap pads.
We make sure that we connect with social workers, connect with school therapists, people who work with the children, who manage their caseload, who might interact with an adoptive family.
We also have our website. We have a Facebook page. We also send out quarterly newsletters. That helps families to stay connected to our events so they can see what's going on in their local areas, as well as be able to connect with us from a distance and even to connect with each other.
The Wisconsin Department of Children and Families has 6 post-adoption resource centers throughout the state to provide that help to our families, whether it's been 6 months since you adopted or 6 years.